All right, well, a big update this week. Got the big Ohtani in, and the timing on that seemed to be pretty good, given the game that he had last night. I'm recording this on a Saturday. He had a historic performance with the 3 home runs and the 6 scoreless innings with 10 strikeouts. Just unbelievable, absolutely incredible. Before we get into that, though, I want to show you what I've been having in my backyard recently. Check this out. All right, there's actually 4 moose. Just right outside of my fence here. Here I'm just ripping off parts of those branches. There's one. And there's 2. It's pretty dark out. I'm kind of amazed my phone is actually giving off enough light to see them. There's 3. Just barely see that one. 4 must have ran off. Let's see. Let's see the 4th one. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's right there. I think. 2, 3, and the one staring right at me, 4. So I had just gotten home from a walk. I had mentioned before, I walk 3 to 4 miles every day, and I usually walk to the back of my house when I come back. And I came around the corner, and those 4 moose were like all staring at me, and I'm just like, oh, okay. It was like one of those Homer Simpson moments where you're just like backing up into the hedge. It's like, all right, well, I'm gonna back up and maybe I'll go inside. Maybe we'll do that. It's kind of a surreal thing when you see a moose, but to have 4 of them so close together, that's actually unusual. I usually see 1 or 2 around, but having them that close together and having 4 of them, that was something different. This is the time of year though where you got to really watch out when you're driving in Alaska, especially in the morning because it's dark when you're going to work, and they're all over the place. You can probably see my breath here too. It's getting pretty cold. It doesn't stop me from walking, but might have to break down and get a treadmill this year. Do a little more walking inside, because once it gets below like 5 degrees, to 0, maybe -5, it gets tougher to walk. I've done it, but it's a little less comfortable. I'm more comfortable at like maybe 15 degrees and above. That's pretty nice, relatively speaking. It's just what you're used to, I guess. Anyways, all right. So first off, before we get into the Ohtani, I have made a decision on consignment. I got a few of those cards pictured here. Just some easier to find stuff that I kind of want to sell off to consolidate into something big. I got a Barry Score rookie in there, Walter Payton rookie, a few Ohtanis. I got a Dirk rookie in there. JJ, I kind of overbought a little bit on JJ. I'll probably let that blue one go. But anyways, even a few, like I said, lower end Ohtanis in there. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but just going to move a few things. I don't know, hoping to get $1,600-$1,800 somewhere around there, with the idea that kind of want to consolidate that, and it comes down to this too. So I'm kind of just selling these to switch it up a little bit, and I kind of want to create a little bit of space and kind of continue to downsize. It's definitely going back into cards. Oh, that's a foregone conclusion. It's definitely going into cards, preferably 1 or 2, maybe a couple though. I don't know, like, have any of you been going through any consolidation lately where you've been selling stuff off? And if so, how have you made your decision on what to buy? Originally, I thought, well, I got a nice Ohtani coming in. I maybe want to put it into another Ohtani, but after that performance last night, we'll see. I don't know if the stuff that I've been meaning to look into or want to buy is going to be affordable. Might just be a situation where I have to continue to save money and try to buy one later. If what I want is getting too expensive in the thousands of dollars, might have to either pass or, maybe just, like I said, hold off a little bit longer. I'm pretty patient. My idea is, when you've been collecting long enough, opportunities present themselves, and sometimes they're not from a list. You know, sometimes you get interested in stuff that you never knew you were even interested in until you see it. And then you see it and it's just like, well, I got to have that. It's nice to have a little cash reserve to be able to buy those things. I personally just don't like to dip into savings a lot all the time. So, you know, if I'm able to sell some stuff and then use the money from those proceeds to move up, that's what I like to try to do. Okay. With that said, I got a grading order going out this week. I added a couple more cards to that. I had a lower numbered Wemby that I added to it. I did not. I meant to get it out to the beginning of this week. Didn't happen. Just too much stuff going on. And so I'm sending it out on Monday. So I'm getting a grading order sent out. I did get notice that my existing grading order at PSA that I dropped off at the National is in Q2. So should be hopefully popping here pretty soon. But I dropped that off at the National and haven't got that back yet. It's not done yet. So it's taken quite a bit of time. With that said, okay, Big Ohtani. Here we go. I was super pumped about this. It took quite a while to get the card. All said and done, I want to say it was a couple weeks. Authentication, a lot of people have been talking about authentication's taking longer right now. I can confirm that is the case. It was there for a few days, longer than it normally is. But anyways, it came in, and I'm super thrilled about the card. I got a 2018 US 189 black Shohei Ohtani, numbered to 67 in a PSA 7. So I know. You look at the grade and you're just like, well, you know, I mean, it's okay, you know, but it's a PSA 7. If you look at the picture of the card, there's a touch of white on the front white corner. And there's a little bit of a ding on the back on the same corner. That's it. The card presents just absolutely awesome. I was thrilled with it. It exceeded my expectations. Not looking to sell it, not looking to flip it or anything like that. I am so pumped about this card. I don't care that it's a PSA 7. It saved me some money, if nothing else, by getting it in a 7 versus an 8 or 9. And now, you know, with Ohtani's trajectory, any rookie card, man, you got basically like a flagship type product, numbered to 67. This is my favorite of the images. If you're not familiar with this card, it's basically like the checklist type version. If you see that on the back there. This is my favorite image of the three, though. There's a Series 2 pitching. There's an update pitching. There's a debut where he's batting. This is my favorite out of all of them, and I know it's a checklist. I absolutely love this card. It's great. Like I said, it presents even better in person than I had expected. I suspect that the value of it's increased, but I'm not looking to flip it and not looking to sell it, so it doesn't really matter. I really wanted to get a nice Ohtani before another spike, and man, this thing is so cool. I'm so pumped with this. We're witnessing history, you know, and the demand is going to far exceed the numbers of these that are available, and this is not some weird like pump and dump thing. I actually do love the card. It's not for sale, not looking to sell it. But to me, this type of card's great in any grade. It also, you know, a buddy of mine and I were talking about this. It also gives me a lot of comfort with this particular card, because when I start seeing 9s and 10s of these types of cards, I start to wonder just a little bit. I don't have any reason or any particular Ohtani black rookie card that I suspect or anything like that, but I start to wonder with certain cards that get graded super high, because a lot of these were dinged up pretty good right out of the pack, and you know, given that it's black, the white shows up really easy on these. And so having the 7 gives me great comfort that although, you know, it's got a couple of condition issues, that it's as it was out of the pack. And I love the fact, I love that fact about that card as well. So super pumped to pick it up. So what have you guys been picking up? Are you guys pumped about the NBA season? Are you getting in the Ohtani sweepstakes, if you will? I know it's not literally sweepstakes, but Topps now put out an Ohtani card where he's pitching and hitting, and I think it's $12 a card, or you can get discounts if you buy multiples. I'm buying a few. Not something I necessarily recommend because I know the odds are astronomical, because they'll have like a one of one, like MLB logo autograph card. There's some relics mixed in there, and I guess there's some chrome parallels if they print over a certain number. So I'm in for a few of those. Why not? It's fun. It's a historic moment. I missed that, unfortunately, last night live. I had to go back and watch, but it's fun. It's something as a collector too. It's a historic moment. Given that I didn't see it live, I went back and watched, and just incredible performance. So hope you guys are having a great weekend, and we will catch you in the next one.